So I took a little break, not a week break, not 2 weeks, about a month. That may be one of the longest periods of time I've gone without Tracy. In this video, I want to cover why taking a break can be a good thing, how I maintain my results during that break, and what I have to be careful about getting back into it. Hi, I'm Rachel. Each week I create a video about the different things I'm doing to create a healthier, happier lifestyle. I have a lot of random videos, but a majority of them are on the Tracy Anderson Method. I thank Tracy every day in my mind because I think her program has really got me the results I want. I feel great, and I think my body is going to thank me in the long run for her approach. But I know I'm not alone when I say that sometimes Tracy Anderson can get a little bit old. It gets boring. It feels a little bit monotonous. And there are times every now and then where I take an extended break. I can't say I've taken a month long before, but I think there was reason for me too. And the reason why it can be a good thing to take a break is because when you get into the routine of the workout, you may forget about what's important because you're just going through the motions. By taking a break and now getting back into it, I am reminded of how important it is to be very intentional about the moves. Because when you just go through the routine of it, you just kind of go through the motions and you're not going to really feel the benefits of the workout. You're not going to really feel the contractions, and that's one of the reasons why I think it's great to take a break. It's also great to take a break because you learn to miss it. And missing things is a good thing. It's one of the reasons why I think going on some business trips is good for my relationship. It's good for my husband to miss me a little bit, you know? It's good for me to miss Tracy Anderson a little bit, even though I will continue thanking her every day during that break too. Another great benefit of taking a break is, for me at least, it allows me to suspend the obsession with getting results. I think a lot of us are in the world of obsessing about how our body is looking, how our body is feeling. You know, maybe obsessing isn't the right word, but sometimes it's just nice to let that go for a bit. And I think in general, I want to let that go. But at the same time, I like looking good. I don't see anything wrong with looking good. It's kind of like how you maintain your yard to look good. It just makes you feel good. One of my favorite phrases is, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. When you play good, you get paid good. And there is something to that. So I like to look good, but it is nice to get a break from that. So the good things about taking a break, it allows you to just focus on some other things. It allows you to appreciate the workout when you get back to it. It allows you to miss the workout. All good stuff. So I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a break. But you also don't want to take a break and then find yourself super upset because maybe you've lost your results you've worked so hard for. And I was pleasantly surprised getting back into the workout that for the most part, I have maintained my results. And there's two big things I've done to maintain my results. One is walking. I've been walking quite a bit. When I took a break from Tracy, I ended up trading it in for walking, and walking has tremendous benefits. I have some videos on it. It is what led me to Tracy Anderson, because it was by walking that I noticed I got better results than I did from high intensity interval training HIIT classes. And I knew that walking would only do so much, and I wanted something to help tone me, and that was a program I could follow, and that's really how I learned about the Tracy Anderson Method. So walking's really helped me maintain my results during this long break I had. And then also eating an interest of my blood sugar. Not dieting, but taking into account how things I eat may cause insulin spike, blood sugar crash, affect my energy levels. So I've been doing things like intermittent fasting, walking after my meals, different blood sugar hacks that really just help me maintain that, which there's tremendous benefits there. I will link some of those videos where I talk more in depth about blood sugar. I'm going to bet that is where the fitness world is going to be going. It's going to be transitioning from calorie counting to blood sugar management, because that is where it's at. It is a fascinating topic, and I continue to learn more and more about it. That's another way I've been able to manage my results during this extended break. So walking and really eating for my blood sugar. So that was great, because then when I got back to my workout, I'm now back in gear. I've been doing Tracy for a few days now, but I feel like I'm back in it. And what's been different this time than in the past when I took an extended break is when I took a break in the past, I would get back in front of the mirror and be discouraged, like, oh gosh, here I'm starting all over again. I don't feel that way. I feel like it's just going to be a week or two and I'm going to be right back where I was before. That's really nice. Because it is the opposite of nice. It's very discouraging when you feel like you're starting from square one when you took a minor break. That's no fun. But it doesn't mean there's things I need to be careful about. So I can be a little bit intense at times. I really go hard in the paint when I get enthusiastic about something. I'm the person that will learn about something and I will immerse myself in it. And that can happen to me with working out too. I get super excited. I want to get super intense. And I have to be careful about that. So there's a part of me that really just wants to immerse myself back into Tracy Anderson and get really intense about it. And that can backfire. So especially getting back into it, I really got to be mindful of not doing too much dance cardio, which can cause me to just want to eat everything in sight if I do too much of it. And I just got to be reasonable. Because sometimes I just get overly excited and just want to work out at least an hour a day, and then I'll quickly burn out. So I'm really ramping myself up into it. I'm doing dance cardio a few days a week. I'm getting some walks in where it makes sense, but really just going based how I feel. Especially based on where you are in your cycle, you may have more energy than other times, and that's a great way to help monitor where you're at and what you're capable of to reduce burnout. So as you can see, taking a break can be a really good thing. It really does help you miss it. It helps you see why you fell in love with the program in the first place, if you did. And you just got to be careful about getting back into it and not being too hard on yourself, because that can really be counterproductive. What happens when you take a break? Do you find it helps you, or do you find it pushes you back further? Maybe you don't have room for a break. Would love to know in the comments below. As with every video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.